it's Canterbury Trails Farm, and today I am trying a new grain mill. I had for years an old one from the 70s, and it burned itself out a few years ago, and I finally decided to get a new one. Started looking. A lot of them are really expensive. I don't want a really expensive one. I don't use it frequently enough to warrant $150. I'll put a link to this one. I did a lot of research, and you know, with reviews, you sort of have to weigh the pros, cons, you know, the chance that someone got a lemon, the chance that it was human error and couldn't figure it out. There's all kinds of spelling errors in the instructions. At one point, it says that if the motor runs slowly or vibrates to remove the stuck stuff. That's what those are the instructions. It's the high-speed multifunction grinder. And this is the whole user manual. So I did research on different reviews, what people said they did, and stuff like that. So there's blades inside. It's unplugged, in case anyone's worried. And you have this. It's a really weird Frankenstein-looking contraption. One side, it's going to do a rotating. So one side will rotate in, sort of like a canner, really. One side rotates in. One side rotates out, and then these are going to, when we put it on, when we turn it on, see if I can get it back over here, those are going to spring load down. It's like would turn and they spring load down. None of that is in the manual, so I had to really look around to find that. But anyway, so it's a rotating thing. It is stressed over and over in this manual, quote unquote, and from reviews, that you should not plug it in until you're ready to grind, and before you open it you should unplug it. So that makes me think that maybe, I don't know, but I'm following those directions. It did come with extra wing nuts that go inside to hold the blades, and extra blades, and some little extra springs for the outside do-jobbies, and it came with a little paintbrush that you can brush the, I was doing some that you can, if it starts building up, you can brush it off of the little blades, so that's cool. That was neat. I'm using from Thunder Acres. It's organically grown in Kansas, made in America, non-GMO. The grinder holds, let me see, there's 1 cup. So we're going to put it on. It's unplugged. And twist it on there. Twist those a little tighter there. If you do them too tight, then these little, I'm not sure if it goes down. I don't think it matters as long as it's in the locked. Okay. There's even a sticker that says disconnect power supply before opening, so probably wise to do that. Oh, one thing. So there's this weird button here. It does nothing, so I don't know what it is. And the light, I don't think it really lights up. This did virtually nothing. I thought maybe it was a pulse button like on a blender, but it didn't do anything. In fact, my old one had a pulse. It was like a rocker switch, but it was a pulse. So you could do it like a blender, or you could just pulse it. So it just has the one control thing. And it grinds pretty fast. You just listen. And when it sounds like it's not working harder, it's probably pretty much ground here. Okay, I'm going to say that's good. Let me unplug it. A lot of unplugging and stuff, but like I said, you're going to sort of get what you pay for. Don't use this. It'll be good enough with just the bolts, but we'll see. Okay, yeah, so there, it did get grounded up. Yeah, probably the longer you grind it. This is still a little coarse. Let me do this another, see, you can see, it's good on the sides, but it's still a little coarse in the middle. So we need to find out the magic time. Unplug. Alright, so on the next one, I think I need to do a timing of it. Oh yeah, that's better. So let me dump this in the bag here and then we'll look at it. There we go. little coarse because I still have it mixed with the first batch, the first cup. So on this one I'm going to actually time it. A little bit of flour will come out. There's no real rubber seal or anything, so a little bit of the powders comes out. My timer hasn't gone off. I'm going to go ahead and stop it because it sounds like it's really even. The entire area up with, maybe should do it 1 cup, because like when I'm doing the powdered sugar, it's, yeah, I'm right. So next time I'm not going to fill the whole 2 cups. Of course, now I got it mixed in with the other stuff. It is a lot thing. Okay, so let's do just 1 cup. It is, well, the base is cool. The middle part where the motor is warm. Another thing, when you're doing their screws, you don't want to super screw it tight because it's going to pull up on it, so it has to have a little room. It too, when you're standing here, the way it feels, it vibrates rougher at first, and then it stops vibrating, like as the powder has formed. So that's the demonstration of this inexpensive grinder. Not complicated. The blades do look wicked sharp. I don't want to touch those. I plan on just doing the wheat. I also plan on doing some oatmeal to make oatmeal flour. You can also use black dried beans, which I'm going to test out that theory. Black dried beans are very, very hard. I've never owned a grinder that would grind them. I want to own a grinder that can grind them because I want to make my own black bean meat substitute. Put all the links to all this stuff in the description box below. I was excited because I got to wear my Halloween shirt. It has black cats and pumpkins on it. I got it on sale for like $6.99 2 years ago, and last year it has long sleeves. Last year it was too hot to wear, and this year it looked like it was going to, but we had a little bit of a cold front, so it's like only like 80 today. So I'm wearing it. Yay, Halloween. This has been the grinder review. I'll put all the links in the description box, and I hope this will help you to try out this inexpensive grinder. I didn't get this free or anything, and I just went online and did my own research. I wanted a grinder. I didn't want to spend $100, because I don't use it frequently. I just use it for certain projects, but I really do hope it can do the beans like it says it can, because that will be one of our projects, definitely. So I gotta get to work doing the rest of this. How many did I get? 5 pounds, I think. Something like that. I think this is a 5-pound bag. So I can make our flour so we can do our next project. So this is Canterbury Trails Farm, and I'll catch you later. Bye.